Hi friends, we know that India has qualified for World Test Championship by beating England 3-1 in the Test series, and India is at the top of the Test ranking in the world, and this is a proud moment for the country. The World Test Championship will be played between India and New Zealand from 18th of June 2021 to 22nd of June 2021 in Southampton, England. Initially, the venue was Lord's in London, but on 10th of March 2021, this was changed to Southampton, England, because of its on-site hotels, which are more suitable for biosecure environment. If you remember, England was the first country to come up with this concept of biosecure bubble environment after the lockdown and conduct matches successfully. Let's understand what is World Test Championship, why it started, and how the points are calculated. International Cricket Council first approved the idea of World Test Championship in the year 2010 to promote Test cricket since the shine of Test matches was diminishing day by day. So it was decided to come up with Test Championship like we have it for One Day and T20 cricket. This is the main reason Champions Trophy was removed from ICC Future Tours, since we could only have one World Championship for one format, and we already have World Cup for One Day Internationals. Although it started in 2010, but this was cancelled twice in the year 2013 and 2017. On 29th of July 2019, World Test Championship was officially launched. Let's understand the format of World Test Championship. This will feature top 9 of the 12 test playing nations. The 3 teams which will not participate in the championship are Afghanistan, Ireland and Zimbabwe. The tournament is being played over 2 years. For example, from 2019 to 2021, each team will play 6 opponents in 3 home series and 3 away series. Each series would contain 2 to 5 matches. Therefore, all participants will play same number of series but not same number of matches, since each series would contain 2 to 5 matches. At the end of the league, 2 top teams will play in the final. Let's understand how points are calculated. ICC decided that same number of points will be allocated to each series, that is 120 points, irrespective of the length of the series, whether it is of 2 matches or 5 matches. This was done so that countries which play fewer matches are not at disadvantage. Same number of points, that is 120, will be distributed across all the matches. Let's understand through this table how the distribution will be done. If you have 2 matches in the series, then a win will give you 60 points. If you have 3 matches in the series, then a win will give you 40 points. If you have 4 matches in the series, then a win will give you 30 points. If you have 5 matches in the series, then a win will give you 24 points. As per ICC, a tie is equivalent to half a win and a draw is equivalent to one third of a win. Let's understand through this table how the points are distributed. If we have 2 matches in the series, then a tie will give you 30 points and a draw will give you 20 points. If you have 3 matches in the series, then a tie will give you 20 points and a draw will give you 13 points. If you have 4 matches in the series, then a tie will give you 15 points and a draw will give you 10 points. If you have 5 matches in the series, then a tie will give you 12 points and a draw will give you 8 points. A good decision made by ICC is that points will not be rewarded for series result but will only be rewarded for matches. This will avoid dead rubbers. For example, in case of 5-match series, if one team takes a lead of 3-0, then rest 2 matches become irrelevant and dead rubber. This will not happen now, since for every match, points will be calculated. A slight point of discussion is that a key series like Ashes, which is a 5-match series, a win in a single match will give you 24 points. While if England and Australia play Bangladesh in a 2-match series, a win in a single match will give them 60 points. 24 and 60 is a huge difference. Important point to note is that there is penalty for slow over rate, and South Africa was the first team for which point was deducted. The 2 top teams in the league will play the finals, which is India and New Zealand at the moment, which will play the final on 18th of June 2021 in Southampton, England. An interesting statistics which came out is that if you look at the most runs scored, there are no Indians in the top 4, although at position 5 and 6 we do have Ajinkya Rahane and Rohit Sharma, which goes to show that entire team has performed brilliantly and we did not rely only on 1 or 2 individuals. If you remember, about a decade or 15 years back, Indian batsmen were top scoring in the world, but India was not winning as many matches or series. Let's understand what will happen if World Test Championship ends in a draw. Although India is at the top of the championship table with 520 points and New Zealand is at the second position with 420 points, still the championship will not be given to India, but the trophy will be shared by both the finalists. However, if the game gets delayed due to weather, there is one reserve day. Let's hope and wish that India wins the World Test Championship and becomes the first champion of world cricket. Thank you so much, friends. This is Dr. Vinod Singh. Goodbye.